everybody is the same. So
Yeah.
there's not everybody. There's just one being.
It's true, but that's only half true. That's half of the story. I mean, even this word non-duality, it just becomes another thing for the mind to try and understand. And then, the word non-duality is the biggest joke of all, really, because it's non-duality, not two. And yet the word non-duality, it's like non-duality as opposed to what? As opposed to duality. It's like not duality. So it's actually the most dualistic idea of all. Not duality. Anyway, so that's why I just don't use that word anymore. It's almost like this paradox. On one hand, we are all the same presence, the same consciousness, the same ocean. We talk about presence. It's ocean. It's not my ocean and your ocean. It's not my presence and your presence. Yeah. It's just presence. So that if we're having that conversation, we can say, I am what you are. I am, and that's love. That is love. Love is not a feeling. It's not a state. It's not something that comes and goes. It's that recognition. I am what you are, as presence, as life itself. I am the ocean. You are the ocean. But that's not even true, because there's not two oceans. And that's where language kind of. At the same time, we're all also unique expressions of that, as waves. So I mean, just look in this room. I mean, just look at the 100, 130 totally unique expressions of that ocean, totally unique waves. I mean, unique, irreplaceable, never to be repeated. These waves will never be repeated. Your uniqueness. Just look at how the life force has individuated itself. Just the different body shapes and the hair colors and the voices and the senses of humor and the passions and what we've been through, the experiences, the challenges, what we're attracted to, what we, are just the way we dress, the way we do our hair. I mean, just look at the incredible, unique waves. And we can't deny that aspect. We just can't. That would be a kind of madness to. Nope, there's only the ocean. There's only oneness. I mean, yes, that's true. If we're having that kind of, it's just a conversation, right? We're just having that kind of conversation. Yes, if you ask me who are you, I could say, well, I am what you are. There's like the answer is in silence. That's one kind of conversation. But at the same time, how can we deny the waves? And on that level, I can say I am Jeff. I mean, if the waves have names. I am Jeff. You are. What's your name?
I'm Guido.
See? This is something that, it's a brilliant question you asked. This used to drive me crazy because on one hand, I really got the whole non-duality thing. I am the ocean, I am oneness, there's no one here, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, there was this there's this Jeffness, there's this. And I always thought that was a mistake, you see. I always thought that was something I had to get rid of. Like the Jeff, that unique kind of Jeffness, and Jeff's unique, like his flavor, his sense of humor, and the memories and the story, right? The journey. I always used to think that non-duality meant no. That's not who I am. No. But there's a real cold. There's such a cold, detached, closed-heartedness about that. It's like, why would the ocean turn from its waves? That it doesn't understand. It doesn't understand that division. This is why my dad was such a great teacher. You see, because Dad never had any interest in spirituality or non-duality or oneness. None of those words meant anything to him. And I remember years ago I was really into non-duality, and I'm oneness. I'm no one. I'm not Jeff anymore. I am pure consciousness. I am awareness. Jeff, no, I used to be Jeff, but that's all gone now. I've gone beyond all of that. That's what I thought non-duality was. Like it was a club. It was a kind of the club. It's like the club of no one. You know, I used to be someone, but now I'm no one. That's what I used, you know, which is ironic. But then it became very difficult to live in the world, you know, like that, because then my poor old dad, you know, he just wanted to talk to his son. He just wanted, so Jeff, how was your day? And what did you do yesterday? And there was me. No, there was no yesterday. Oh, my dad, he is so deluded. He's still someone. He still has a self. I couldn't see back then. I was just dividing. I was so divided, but couldn't see it. To honor the wave whilst knowing the ocean. To me, that's the only thing that makes sense. Is that it doesn't make sense. Thank you. It's time for cookies and.